moving some things out of the heart chakra's way. Um, Out of the heart chakra's way so I could spread a little bit of love and call forth the masculine um, to assist with the healing of the heart chakra, because we give so much praise to the feminine for the healing of the heart chakra, but the masculine has a lot to do with it too. You know, the heart is a home. You know, that's where I build my home, primarily in my heart. You know, it may not show a lot through my actions because I always feel like I'm isolated. Like, you know, that fear of rejection, or that rejection, like if you call and somebody don't answer, stuff like that, is always like made me like, okay, well, let me just back off. Maybe everything that I'm envisioning and thinking and meditating with ain't what's popping, you know. Maybe it's not what's popping. So I had a lot of dreams last night that I'm going to keep private for now, so I don't have to explain to you guys what's about to happen. I feel like everybody has already talked about it. You know, I'm just another seer saying, "Hey, this is coming." You know, gave enough warning. Now it's just up to everybody else to just do their own work. Let me get some water. Okay. So today I'm going to do a communication on death and death's role in everything. You know, it's just going to be a quick little video. I'm not going to go in deep today. So death, I'm on the mat today practicing a little bit of the, what is it? Chi meditation, and trying to harness my chi and breathe it in and push it through my skin, because if I can do it with the melanin, I mean, that's pretty similar. So death came to me at the mat today and said to me, I said, "What are you doing here, Death? Like, I can see you clear through the veil. I see your ass." And he goes, "I'm here to get you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, finally." I was like, "How is it going to happen? Just show me. Tell me." He goes, "No, I'm here to get you." And, I was like, okay, I know what was popping off with the body, like I'm trying to heal it, but you're here to get me. So he comes in and he reaches in my heart and grabs my soul, part of my soul, and flies to Hawaii, flies to Maui. Because I've been like, peeing in Maui, peeing in this energy, because I go every year, and this is like the first time in like 10 years I'm not going. I go somewhere on a beach, somewhere to an island, somewhere every year. I've been fortunate to do that. And, he hasn't come back yet to return it. Return that piece of me. But Maui is very important to my overall health, because normally once a year I go to the island and get all of my vitamins and minerals from the sun in one trip. I stay for a week, sometimes 2 weeks. Like last time I stayed for 2 weeks. But that's normally my vitamins. Like, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Northwest You got to take vitamin D. You got to work out every day. You got to do all this shit because the sun is not giving you the energy you need, right? So I'm having to fast now. I'm fasting in a perspective of that. I'm trying to get there. I'm doing fruits, vegetable for now, and then I'm easing my way into just water. I'm not gonna, jump right in it and be like, body, fuck you. You're not doing what I want you to do. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna nurture you there, okay? I'm gonna do some fruits, vegetables. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of this here and there, but I'm not gonna trample you with a bunch of food and like processed shit and no, no bad stuff. um, and um, I feel a change coming. I feel a huge shift coming while we're in this retrograde, which I'm going to tell you guys some things that I don't know much about retrograde in the perspective of how people are putting it out there in the narrative and whatnot. But my version of retrograde is you're doing old programming to see if you learned. So health is being challenged a lot. Like I read someone say that health is being challenged a lot. And your faith in God healing you. But you doing the majority of the steps and him giving you the approval of healing. You have to do the work and have the discipline to do the work. I never learned motherfucking discipline. I was a wild child. I was a street rat. I was a street rat. The kids that grew up with fucking tomboys and playing on, outside on bikes, scraping my knees, no curfew, like fucking wild. Running to the stores and taking the candy and fucking. I never learned it. My uncle always tried to teach me. Uncle James always trying to teach us discipline. But I always gave up. I gave up on discipline. I was like, fuck this shit. Sorry, my mouth. But I was like, fuck this. I quit. He tried to like train me in track like Serena and Venus Williams' dad did. Because I was very good. He tried to train me. And I quit. So I've never had to push forward with anything, that's really important. And health is important. So I'm trying to, you know, progress in that way. And it's like I've always quit easily because I'm like, fuck it. Ain't worth it. The stress ain't worth the shit. It's like you're going to stress your body to death because you're trying to not eat, you know? Well, you want to stress it to death instead of not eating. But then I started realizing how, ooh, good job. It's okay. You can throw it down. I'll pick it up. You all done? All done? All done? But then I realized how important the chi is. The prana and the chi. That shit's important. And I'm learning through internal books, not really externally. I found this one guy who's like breaking it down to the finite. Like these are the ones you need to. These are the exercises you need to do every day in order to formulate enough wherewithal, like chi energy, to heal your body. You know, I mean, like even something as just saying my heart is healed. Chi heals my heart. My blood pressure is healed. It's shifting the vibration in my body to help me to be more determined. But we'll see. We'll see because it always happens with me. It always happens where I get on something. I'm like, ooh yeah, ooh I like this. I'm gonna do this. A week later, I don't want to do it. I'm really hungry. you know, and it's like I have to talk to my ancestors and be like, yo, which one of y'all is the love to eat? Cause y'all gotta stop. And I've been doing very good. Cut out all meat. Um, I didn't do good with dairy because I love me some sorrel. It was simple and easy. You know, filling. Um, what? Yeah. For some reason, I feel like the channels were shut off. You know, like channels were shut off for some reason. And I'm like, I can't access a lot of the male energies because it's shut off. And I'm thinking it's because of retrograde, but it could be because something else. I haven't really thought about it yet, but I can't reach a majority of the people. I don't hear them as clear. It's like we, yeah, I don't hear as clear. I see clear, but I don't hear clear. So I have to retrain my ears from a music standpoint, from a musical standpoint. Listen to some vibrations, the bell. The bell helps. The heart chakra healing thing I have helps. Um, let's see what other people are going through. Let's open the window. Okay, so I feel like I'm on a tower. I'm in a tower somewhere, and there's a lot of books around me. I'm sitting on the floor with my legs crossed, and there's a fireplace at my back. There is a man. Good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. You did so good. Yay. You're going to eat a girl now. You're going to eat a girl now. Okay. So there's a man behind me at a desk, and he is writing with this like feather thing, and he's dipping it in his ink, and he's writing, and I'm right in front of him, just meditating, and it's at the top of a tower. I'm starting to float and turn white, like bright white, like a star. So I'm turning white, and he looks up at me. He drops his pen. He gets up. He walks over to me, and we're like eye level. I'm still meditating. We're eye level. I open my eyes, and my eyes are white. And he's saying, I read his lips, I need you to be strong during this time and trust that everything will be okay. His mouth is very familiar. His mouth is very familiar. Trust that everything will be okay. So I'm like isolated, like a hermit, almost. I'm in a hermit mode in my brain. And then I start to turn different colors: green, red, blue, purple. And I stop at yellow. Stopping at yellow. And I'm spinning in a circle, and I have a brand new dress. It's a beautiful yellow dress. And perfect. So now I'm like really dolled up, like beautiful, dolled up. Like I have a crown on, like I look like a princess, queen, yes, queen. I look really cute. I have makeup on, which is rare. And I'm walking down the stairs of this castle, and it turns into a bedroom. And then it's a party. It's a party. And everyone's excited and clapping, all this kind of stuff. And I'm overwhelmed. Like I feel overwhelmed. Like this much attention, I don't want it. My heartbeat is like increasing. And the man holds me around the waist really quick and just like I stop. Like I stop panicking. Too many eyes on me. Sometimes I get oof. So I don't too many eyes on me. Just it's not the attention that I want. I want just that like intimate connection. But I'm enjoying it. There is a dance. It's like a really cool dance. Mhm. You have some? What? I'm gonna take naps soon. What time is it? Oh, yeah, bedtime. Night. Okay, stop. So I'm dancing this fancy dance. People are clapping, and I'm spinning in a circle. Spinning in a circle. And I feel free for a second. I feel like a bird. I imagine myself right now, and I'm saying in my head, like dancing, like this, feeling like I'm in spinning in a circle, or spinning in a circle as a dance. I said I feel like a bird, like I'm free, and I let this like hearty like laugh out, like it's very playful, like a child. And then I like cover my mouth because it was fun. I was happy. I'm flashing back to when I was a kid and I sat on the tire swing, swinging for hours, spinning in a circle. And I got in trouble because I didn't come home, and they called the cops because they thought something was wrong with me. Something happened. But I just went to the park. just to feel free for a second. Okay, so now this man's getting on this upstage stage, and he's saying, "Welcome home. We've missed you so. Why?" And everyone's clapping. So it's like a party. Party. Oh no. Oh no, they want me to say stuff. Oh no. No. Are you sure you want? No. Okay, hold on. So I get up. I walk up the stairs. Bright lights on me. Everyone's staring at me. I feel like I want to throw up. And then I conjure the confidence through my navel and I say, channel in. I want to thank everybody for coming today and listening. I've had a very difficult journey to get back to this spot at the seat of my father. And one thing that I've learned is the importance of family and those who are in your soul group. A man once told me, "You are never alone." And I would look around every day in my empty room and I would always feel alone. But it wasn't until I opened my eye that I could see all of you watching me, talking to me, helping me through. So it's not a celebration for me coming home. It's a celebration for all of you for being present. The best gift is presence. It's not dollars, nor dimes, nor diamonds. It's presence. Because in the presence of the flame of God, we shine brighter together than apart. Have fun, drink up, celebrate together. And everyone claps, and I walk away. And my legs are shaking. I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Then the man grabs me by the hand and he says, "That was beautiful." Says that was beautiful. And then he says, "May I have this dance?" And he dances with me. Have you ever seen the movie Anastasia? Where the dad dances with the daughter? It's like that. Almost the equivalent to everything I've ever dreamed. It's a beautiful moment in time. um, hmm. It's very im- it's very important to it's very important to realize how important family is. How important you can go further together than separate. Um, you know, I've created a very isolated position um, within our society or within our star group. I've created a very isolated position to watch the back of my fellow brothers and sisters so I can take the happy winter solstice, Rochelle. She knew I was online. She's a part of my soul group. Um, I it's very important to just realize that sometimes being in the limelight ain't all it's cracked up to be. You know, you can be so illuminated that sometimes you get blinded by everybody else's energy reflecting off of you. You know, you lose yourself as an illuminated being by becoming so illuminated that you think that you're the sun, that you think you're the sun. And me, I had a lot of talents that I could have utilized, but dedication wasn't my forte because my dedication was to the soul. I had a soul journey to go forward with before a physical journey. I didn't come here to show my talents, in front of a big group of people. That wasn't what I came for. I came to watch the back of my children. So if they get to a certain illuminated part and people is trying to knock them down, all I gotta do is stand up as a black beast and let them motherfuckers know don't touch my baby. Let my baby shine. Let him shine. Let her shine. That's my journey. You know, let them shine. You know. So sometimes, in the grand scheme of everything, you can get a little bit comfortable being alone. So comfortable that you don't even feel like you can go back to your family. That you feel isolated. You know. Someone came to me yesterday and said, "You just start drama and leave. You just start mess and leave." And I thought about that and I was like, yeah, you're right. I do. I want you to sit in the filth. I want you to sit in the sickness. I want you to sit in it, organize it out, hash that shit out, figure it out. So when I come back, the the pedophiles in the house is gone. The rapists in the house is gone. The perverts in the house are gone. And they wonder why the women click up so much. Well, you want to know what happened? Or do you want to just talk about it and act like I didn't say nothing? You know what I mean? So To each his own. Like I understand, the male perspective of how hard it is, and and I understand that, especially when you're in a situation where some of these women are so abundant with honey that you smell it and you want it. Remind me of that scene in Life when he saw the apple pie in the window. He go to the window, the apple pie burning this motherfucking mouth, so he can't taste the apple pie. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not coming out unless the pedophiles and the rapists and the child molesters is gone. I'm not coming out unless that's them. I don't want to have to like worry about predators, you know, around my daughter. I don't want to have to worry about predators at all. You know, everybody sitting in the house, all happy go lucky, happy go lucky, my shit, happy go lucky. And I'm like, so you gonna act like you didn't molest a lot of girls? We just gonna act like it's not happening? Hmm. And some people had fucking, some of the girls were so scared they peed in the bed for a long time because they didn't want to get up to go to the bathroom. Because at night, when you go to the watering hole, what happened? The crocodiles come out in the dark and lure you to the room. And you being like, oh, I remember during the day he was so kind and so nice. During the day he was this, he was that. And then you see that nigga at night and he turned into a motherfucking beast. He turned into something different. And that, my friend, is why I hid in the dark to watch what was happening. So that those doors, when they open, when the death comes in a large motherfucking um, quantity, 333. When death comes in a large quantity, I want to be able to sit on the other side and I just want to play the records. I just want to play the video behind the scene of what they was doing when they thought nobody was watching them in the dark, and I want to see their face. I want to feel. I want to be able to feel that energy of their heart sinking to the bottom, and I want to tie them there. You know, but um, the 30th, I'm not feeling like it's popping off. I set this date as a courtesy to the father. I set this date to me to um, to help me to bring what was out in the dark to the light, the Anunnaki. But they already clicked up. They already clicked up, you know. So I'm gonna just do my own thing this year, and everybody got their own journey, all that kind of stuff. So I will be meditating and taking it to an internal level. You know, I call it my craft from Sirius, the mothership, and come down to Earth. Um, everything's accessible from the mind. You can control everything from the mind. So I called it down and I said I want you to be unshielded, and we'll see. we'll see who understands and who don't. Um, Another thing is I've I've had a revelation yesterday. I had a revelation yesterday of uh, a warship being destroyed, and it was an American warship. Um, American warship, and from there, I think I'm done from there. But one other thing, think about this, okay, guys? Why would I hold a line and roll it the whole journey, the whole post? Read into the subtle symbols and the subtle gestures and the subtle things. Like read into it because it's on next level. It's on the next level. Everything that I did. Don't look at the words mainly. Oh, hey, Ukraine. Speaking of Ukraine, the situation that's going down in the Ukraine, the women are on it. The women are on it more than the men. The women are on it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The women are on it. The birds have started to fly. So we'll see how that goes. That's exciting. That's exciting. Something just popped up on here that's spam, but it's in um, either Russian or looks Russian. That's all. That's all I got, guys. Have a good day. Chapter 32. Chapter 32. I love you.